A Cessna 550 just crashed at Statesville Airport in North Carolina, USA. So what really went wrong? I want to quickly cover this because this just happened some hours ago. So this is the actual plane itself, the accident plane before the crash, and I was also able to get what the cockpit and a view from the side looks like, and this is what is left of it after. You can see nothing else. I had to, it's so a bit, I can't show those things. I had to now, just include this, and this is just the tail that is left after it has been consumed by fire. So you can see it from afar. You can see how far the smoke and everything is, to tell you how massive this is. So we are going to now cover what happened that turned this private jet into something that only this tail part remain. How many people were on board as at the time that this crash happened, and more details containing the crash summary and the key facts have been able to gather for you. But before then, in case you are new here, welcome to Foske Aviation. I'm Solomon Foske. I'm not a pilot but an aviation enthusiast, and I try my best daily to bring you simplified analysis of latest plane incident, accident, and more. If that interests you, you want to stay up to date daily, kindly like, subscribe, tap notification bell for more. Now I also look forward to your contribution in the comments, because we are here all learning together. Now, when did this happen? This happened December 18th 2025. So I'm recording this evening 18 December 2025. So just some hours ago. This happened early in the morning around 10 local time during the takeoff phase. The type of plane involved is said to be Cessna 550 Citation 2, which is popularly known as a business jet. The reg and occupant as at the time of this crash, reports have been able to gather as it that there are about 6 people that are there, but sadly, like almost all of them has been confirmed fatally injured. So it's a very sad developing story now, and our hearts to the victims' family. So all the 5 has been confirmed fatally injured, because like I showed you, we still go back to try to see and discuss what do you think could have been leading to this, and look at the crash side. But you can see from the image I showed that only about the tail end, the left, right stabilizers and center one that seems to be left. All other parts seems to be consumed by the post-crash fire. So the 6th occupant state is yet to be identified, probably due to the fire. So aircraft damage is totally destroyed and written off. The flight was said to be a private flight, local flight within US from Statesville Airport in North Carolina to Sarasota Bradenton International Airport in Florida. So it's traveling, is a local flight within United States of America. So we'll look at, I've gotten the map for you, we'll show where it took from and where it crashed from. But for now, let's see what really went wrong. This is indeed loss, huge loss. So what happened so far? Official emergency shortly after takeoff. So we will see it was said to make an emergency landing, trying to make emergency landing just shortly after takeoff, attempted turn around to land back. So it's already taken off, probably discover the emergency up there, and then try to turn and land. Then it crash land on the runway while trying to land, and immediately engulfed in post-crash fire, which I believe could have led to make it almost impossible for any survivor. But in case you are getting any update on the deceased person, probably if survived or so, kindly share in the comment so we all get updated and learn. And maybe also if I get some more footage, I may share in future video as well, and maybe when we have the NTSB details. So if we look at this map, but before, I think I have the flight radar, and you will see that it didn't really go that far. I need to zoom it for you guys, so you can see this from flight radar screenshot. You can see it that it's just like took off, fly on, and then had to almost immediately diverted back. And you could see the date, Thursday, December 18. So it had to divert back from here. You see it, this is the airport here, and then went back and tried to land back here. So let's now look. We also examine the footage if still cover that, but let's now look. This is the airport it took off from, which is Sarasota Brandy International Airport. So in sorry, this is the airport it ought to come to land. Yeah, this is where the landing, not the where it took off from. Sorry for that. So in Florida, so it actually took off from the city of Statesville Regional Airport, which is in North Carolina. So let's now zoom in to have more idea of that and where it eventually crashed. So if we look in here, I think, okay, yeah, I think the airport is now in sight. So a bit, so if we remember the flight 24, it's like it went, had a flight this direction, probably took off from this and went like this, then came back again. So let's zoom in closer to see the runway it probably had taken off from. So probably from runway 10. So then flew in that direction and came back, then had issue and try to land again, probably using runway 28 because the runway is not really that long, and eventually crash around this runway area. So it's instantly engulfed in fire, and that's made it so difficult to have survivor. So let's now go back here if I'm able to zoom this back in the crash site. But I want, if you got any update or know anything around, kindly, there are a lot of rumor going on. I don't want to amplify that until I have more details about those that might have been involved in this crash. So yeah, this like the cockpit, and this is the full plane itself, the actual accident plane, and then this is the crash site. So you can see it. So that's why I blow all those Ferrari, something like that. So this is the main identifiable part left in it, which is the tail, and these are like the stabilizer. You can see it. This is the other side. This the, I think this is the left or right, and another side here. So based on this, or what you kindly share below, what do you think might have led to this, and probably prevention based on that. And if I get access to some footages as well at the moment of the crash, I may review it with us and we analyze it together. So I look forward to your update and view on this in the comment. Please, if you're finding my video educative, it takes energy, time monitoring this, featuring a lot of fake news and things like that, please tap that like button and the share button to your social media to more people to discover this channel and let it go. It means a lot to being able to survive and keep this channel on. So thank you so much for the time. I remain Foscape. Please remember to always do good to humanity and nature wherever you are, to make the world and universe a better place for us. Or see you in the next video. Kindly watch other suggested video. Thanks and peace and bye.